Hello there. My name is money, 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 dollar, dollar, ching, cha, ching, ching, cha, cha, ching, ching, cha, ching, 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 change. And today's opinion is coins. Now, if you don't know what coins are, then you probably live in a country that doesn't have coins. For example, Vietnam, it doesn't really have coins currently, but it well, probably did have some coins. I don't know. I never saw coins from Vietnam, but well. Um, so, coins are basically flat, circular, metal things, little metal objects that us humans use as currency. They're mostly shiny, some are not, it really depends. They can be made from multiple types of metals, and they're very interesting. Some coins are currently used as currency, and some are not used anymore, depending on its value, or just generally if the country still exists or if the country just decided to not use them anymore. Now, currently, coins are coins are starting to disappear. Well, not really. They still pretty much exist in like a whole lot of countries, you know. But a fear that I have is that they could disappear because of credit, or well, online bank systems, or any sort of like digital money. And I find that unfortunate, but I don't think that's gonna happen, since like if there's ever like some kind of like huge EMP like wave that hits the earth, then we're gonna have to resort to cash, you know what I mean? But well, coins are very interesting. They've existed for a long time. I think they existed since like ancient Mesopotamia, where like it would be used in the Mesopotamian cities. But I might be wrong. I might be wrong. It might have started a bit earlier or a bit later, because do know that the Romans also used coins. Now, coins were used back then. Well, they were worth, well, not a lot, but they were used because of how shiny they were. A lot of people back then loved shiny stuff. Now, today, shiny stuff is useless except for some items like gold or diamonds, or any sort of like things that can be used for jewelry that's pretty expensive, because of how not rare, but yeah, pretty much rare, how those like metals can be used and how those minerals can be used, and any sort of things. But we're talking about coins here. Coins are most of the time you made with metal. Now, some coins are made with paper, some coins are made with wood, but most of the times in a currency setting, they're made out of metal, whether it's copper, silver, gold, nickel, um, zinc, aluminum. Aluminum. They also use aluminum for cheaper coins. Like yeah. What else? What else? Brass. I'm pretty sure they use brass, right? They also use brass. Just a lot of coins. Some coins are like, depending on like their value, they're valued more because of the metals they use, but it really depends. Some coins also have something called errors. Errors are basically coins that look different because of a factory error that basically made that coin weird. I I don't necessarily own any error coins. There's only one that I could count, the which is the 1948 red 1 cent coin, which I don't think it's a confirmed like error coin, but it's still a pretty cool coin. It's basically like there's something that they put in it that basically like made it like a little bit of like a red tint. So that's a pretty interesting coin that I own. Oh yeah, by the way, I have a coin collection. There's a whole lot of people that collect coins. It's a whole community, coin collectors. There's a site called Numista that people use to trade and watch and do whatever with coins. I personally don't use it because, well, I just don't really use it because, like, I'm not a professional coin collector. I just like collecting coin for the aesthetic. I just like coins that just look different. I collect coins from many countries that some of you might not know because you're American. But oh wow, you know. And yeah, coins are just a great thing that I think we should continue making, even though most of the time it's quite expensive. Well, it depends. Some coins are quite expensive because they require metals that are pretty expensive to buy. For example, nickel. Nickel is a pretty expensive metal that they use for $2 coins here in Canada, and sometimes also like 5-cent coins. But most of the times it's the $2 coins, which is pretty cool. Um, coins also have well, coins also last longer than like most currencies. Like paper money, that thing is gonna disappear to like in like a few years if you let it on like soil. It's gonna just disintegrate. Just all the fibers of that like paper money of that banknote is just gonna. But the coin you put on the ground, it's gonna stay there for years. That's why there's people that still sell Roman coins because, well, they're still accessible because they're made of metal, and metal corrodes, but it cannot decompose. It's not an organic item, which is pretty cool. I like that. And yeah, now I'm gonna bring my coin collection because this video is also pretty much a showcase of like my coin collection and also pretty much my dedication to coins. So here I have two binders. One is completed, and the other one I am working on right now. They're pretty small. They're not really professional coin binders, but I still really love them because they're small. They can contain quite a lot of coins. At least 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm counting right. So that's like 5 times 4. That's so 20 coins per page at least, right? I'm gonna count just to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No. 24. Did I count? Yeah, no, okay. It's 24 coins per page, which I have here. Which some pages have like these big slots for bigger coins. So in which these are 1, 2, 2. Which these are 4 times 3. That's 12 coins per big pages. Which they have big coins. And yeah, I'm gonna show my favorite coins. I'm gonna explain a bit of history about these coins. Oh yeah. And I'm gonna actually bring my oldest coin over here. I bought it from like an old man. He's a pretty sketchy man, but this coin actually seems legit. There's a lot of like very like things that make it very pretty much legit. It's a Roman coin from 351 to 354 AD, and the emperor is Constantius. I have no idea who the hell that man is, but I don't care. Here it is. You can see it. There's a lot of like, it's very, let's say, damaged, which I mean, it pretty much proves its legitimacy. So I like it. I bought it for $20. I know normally it costs it's more expensive, but like the old man that was selling it was like, I don't specify and those kind of coins. So he just sold it to me for $20 before he realized that these coins can actually value for a lot of money. So yeah, that's pretty cool. It's pretty old. I want to put it in a binder, but like I'm not sure because I don't want to really damage it. Normally I take them out of the flipper, the coin flipper. But this one I'm gonna probably keep it in here because of how like valuable and how like I'm interested into that coin. Also, remember my friend from the Philippines from last video? Yeah, if you see that, my good old friend, you'll never get it because you're poor and I'm not. Bad joke, by the way. Just kidding. I'm still not gonna give it though. Oh yeah. So completed binder. I'm just gonna like yap about it. So every coin is classified by alphabetical order of countries, and it's in French. The alphabetical of coins in French, because I wanted to do it in English, but like I speak French, and also like probably my grandkids are gonna speak French, and I want to give this to my grandkids when I'm like an old man. So I classified these in French, so that's why if I go to this certain page, you might see that the USA is not at the end. That's because in French, États-Unis, it starts with an E. So in the alphabetical order, it would be like, it starts with an E. You get it, right? So yeah, here we start with a coin that's from South Africa. This one is I'm guessing, yeah, it's 5 cents. It's 5 cents. It's a pretty cool coin. You might not see it that well because of like the camera and stuff, but I'm gonna try to like flash it for light. There's a little bird. That's pretty cool. And then there's like the current like South African emblem that they use on their coins, which is pretty cool. I don't really know much about like about these more recent coins of South Africa, but what I do know is when South Africa was a colony, because I actually have a coin of when South Africa was a colony owned by the British. I actually have a coin of it, and as you can see, there's the good old king. I forgot his name. What's his name again? Georgius V. Rex. Yeah, that guy. Sounds like a dinosaur name. God diddly do. Old man in it. But yeah, that's a South African coin when there was a colony. This one is from 1932, which is a pretty old coin. It's also pretty good quality. You can feel a bit of the weight, It's it's pretty cool. A thing to check to see if a coin is actually legit, and it's not like plastic or something. Check the weight. Always check the weight. It's always a good idea. Except if a coin is supposed to be made with aluminum, which aluminum is actually a very, very light metal. So do some research to see if your coin is generally made with aluminum, because sometimes some fakes can appear. This one though is legit. You can can't really feel the weight because it's in the coin flipper, but there's too much imperfections, and also there's some sand and a bit of dirt, so that confirms its legitimacy in my opinion. It might be fake, but come on, it's easy to see. So yeah, another coin that I like, and I like it for the design. It also holds a pretty good historic value. This one is from 1979. It's also during it's like after the colonization. Well, no, after Africa kind of like split up and became independent from their countries. Um, they had francs, which is like the old French money, and this one is from West Africa. And I like it because there's a cool fish thing on it. I have to like put it towards the light so you can actually see, but like it makes an angle so you can't really see good. Okay, you can kind of see it, get a little bit close, I like that one because there's a fish and there's also a gazelle. And gazelle are cool, the cool little mammals. I like that. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty much the page one. There's next one is Germany, which Germany in French is Allemagne, and I have a coin that's very special. Now that one, it's not my favorite because it holds very horrible historic value. But I found it interesting because, come on, it's historic, and it's pretty bad. This is for educational purposes. YouTube, please do not ban me. All right, please do not ban me. If there's a YouTube admin that sees this, because this is for historic and educational values. I do not support anything. I hate the people that support what the man has done in the past, and I'm happy that he's dead now. But yeah, yeah, I own one of these coins, and it's pretty good quality too. I forgot why I got it. I just know that I have it, and this one is from this one is from 1939. Yikes, dude. 1939 right there. That's very unfortunate. It doesn't say the date, which is unfortunate, but that's yikes, dude. That's a big yikes. I'm happy that's done. That's done. Alright. I also have a coin from a country that does not exist anymore, and that's also related to Germany. And no, it's not the Third Reich again. It's actually, let me just get it real quick. Let me just get it. Is it the right one? Let me check. Yep, it's the right one. So this is 5 Pfennig from West Germany. West Germany was a territory that was owned by the USSR / the communist, Russia back then. It was a territory that was owned by them back then, and I find it pretty cool. It holds pretty good historic value. This one is from 1952. That was a good amount of years after the Second World War, and it was possibly like during the Cold War. The Cold War did happen for like quite a long time, so that's pretty cool. I got some coins from Australia here. Let me pull one out. This one is pretty big. I'll pull the $1 from Australia. $1 from Australia. Oi, mate. I'm from Australia, mate. Okay, that was very bad of me for saying that. But I don't know, funny. It's kangaroos. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 roos, which is pretty cool, $1 from Australia. I have one real from, I'm guessing, Saudi Arabia. 1 real from Saudi Arabia. Those are the first pages, by the way. I'm gonna go a little bit fast to kind of skip some pages also, because I don't want to show all my coins. Well, I could show all my coins, but it would take more than 1 hour. So yeah, that's 1 real from Saudi Arabia. This one is from 2016, pretty recent. I got some from Argentina. I got some from what's that one? That one is what the hell is that one again? Shh, that's That's not Austria, because Austria is like almost like it's pretty much at the end of the A's. I forgot what that one is again. I'm probably gonna do a bit of research, but I have that country. I have a lot of countries actually. I might not say. Okay, Austria. I have some from Austria. I have some from Barbados. I have some from what's that one? Belgium. I have some from what's that one also? Bermuda. I have some from Bhutan, which is like a Asian country that's close to Nepal and India. It's pretty mountainous. This one, that's Bosnia and Herzegovina. I actually like the design on this one because it has the territory of Bosnia, which I like territories and flags. Oh, whoops! And it has the emblem of Bosnia, which I really like because it's also a flag, which is pretty cool. You can kind of see it. I like that one. It's very cool. And I just want to mention, I have not visited any of these countries. I mostly like buy these coins online, or I buy them in the flea market from old people because old people hold a lot of coins. This one is from Botswana. I have a lot from Botswana here. Which was like a rhinoceros, which is pretty cool. Brazil, no, I will not come to Brazil. I'm sorry, my Brazilian viewers. I will not come to Brazil. You will come to Brazil. Bulgaria, and then we enter Canada. Oh, Canada, mon pays à moi. Let me pull out the red 1 cent coin that I mentioned earlier. It's a bit oxidized, but you can't. I don't know if you can see the tint of it. You probably can't. It's a pretty interesting coin. I like it. Very interesting. It's one of my favorites, honestly, but it's not my complete favorite. It looks like it was like dyed, but it's actually not. They put something in it. I don't know if it's nauseous. But speaking of painted, I found this coin and there was like paint on it. It's not rare or anything. It's just like there's paint on it. I found it in like my piggy bank, my wooden piggy bank, and my dad's. You see, it's like normal. It's not like the red 1 cent coin. There's no error in this one. It's just like there's paint on it or something. Because I did scratch a bit and it like did remove a layer of it. All right. One of my other favorite coins from Canada is this one, the Canada Day Flag of Canada coin. This one is my favorite because it has a flag on it, and it's the flag of Canada. It could have been the flag of Quebec, though. I wish there was a good old Quebec coin, which actually there is, and I'm probably going to show it. I don't know. I also have some old Canadian coins. This one is from 1911. Pretty old. I think I got it from an old man. This one is from 1930. Also pretty old. A lot of commemorative Canadian coins, for like special dates, like a Remembrance Day, which is like the World War One day. I have a Canadian 50 cent, which we don't make them anymore. They used to be used back then, but we don't use them anymore. They're mostly for like decoration now. Well, no, not decoration, but like collection. You get what I mean. I also have an old one from 1940 that was during World War II, which is pretty interesting. This one I can't pull it out because it's very big, and I don't want to damage like the pockets. So I'm gonna like take this and I'm gonna show it. You can kind of see it. It's like right there. It's pretty cool. All right, Canada. I'll have lots from Canada, and then we end Canada with the Caribbean states. This I think was like during like when a lot of like the low Caribbean islands were owned by the British, which a lot of them are still owned by the British, but some I think are independent nations, which is pretty cool, like Barbados, and yeah. This one. What is this one from? I think that's pretty much also the same thing. I have some from no, that's not Cuba. Is that Chile? Yeah, that's Chile. I have some coins from Chile. I have a coin from China. Actually, I have multiple coins from China. Which one that I found pretty interesting? It's this one. This one is a special coin from a province in China, which this province is Guangdong province. Guangdong province. Kwang space Tung. If there's any viewers from that province in China, make sure to say hi to me. I like China. It's an interesting country, in history-wise. All right. So that one, that's from. That's not from. What's that one again? I forgot. No, that's from Colombia. Colombia. That's from Colombia. I have some from Costa Rica, which one of them is actually, most of them were given to me by my teacher, which she goes to, well, my old teacher, because I don't have her anymore, but she used to go to Costa Rica, and she has a boyfriend in Costa Rica, and she brought me some coins, and she was very nice. Let me show them. It's colones, which is interesting coins, you know? I'll probably like show them a bit too fast. Cuban coins. We don't see a lot of Cuban coins now, but pretty cool. This one is from Cyprus. I have some coins from Cyprus. One is oddly shaped, which I'm going to show. Some coins are oddly shaped, which I find pretty interesting, you know, because most coins are round and pretty cool. So this one is from Cyprus, which is a low island in Europe. Some people say it's Asian, but I think it's pretty much European because it's literally like in the well, no, not in the middle, but it's literally in the Mediterranean Sea, which is pretty interesting. Denmark, pretty cool. I got some from, what's that one? That's Egypt. Yeah, Egypt. Gonna show it real quick. This one is from Egypt. You see, you got Tutankhamun, and you got like the £1, one Egyptian pound. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. This one is from the United Arab Emirates. Pretty cool. UAE. That's where Dubai is. Where they got the Dubai chocolate. Very funny. Spain, Greece. No, that's not Greece. That one is also Spain. This one is I forgot. So now we enter the USA. Good morning, USA. I have some old coins. One is a buffalo coin. I also have a wheat coin, but it's not really the oldest coin. Let me just. Oh my god. Okay, you can't really see them great. Yeah, buffalo coin right there. I have another coin, which is the Thomas Jefferson coin, but it's in the coin bin, which I'm going to grab it after I'm like done with both my binders here. I have some euros, pretty cool. Some of them I got from my mother, and some of them I got from my trip to France. No, that's France again. That's some francs, like the whole like old French money. This one is that one is interesting. That one is from Gambia. Ooh, Gambia. Gambia is a very interesting country, honestly. I like Gambia. I'm gonna pull it out and I'm gonna show it. Gambia. My. Gambia is a very interesting country. It's like a country that's like it's getting eaten by Senegal, even though it's not getting eaten by Senegal. It's like just I find it interesting. I don't know. And the president is also a woman, which is very based. I'm also 6'8", by the way. Ladies, come over. Just kidding. This one is from... That's Gibraltar, which is... It's not an independent nation, but it's owned by the British, which is pretty cool. Where is it? Queen of Gibraltar. Never mind, that's not the British. That's the Queen of Gibraltar. They got a funny monkey on that coin. I like it. I'm gonna pull it out and I'm gonna show it. Here you go. It's a pretty cool monkey. I like monkeys. They're funny. I actually have a monkey painting right there. It's like a little monkey with headphones. Queen of Gibraltar. Pretty cool. Then we enter the Greek coins. I have quite a lot. I've never been to Greece. I just got them from people that have been to Greece. And I find them pretty interesting. They got some ancient Greece references. They got some scientific stuff, which one of them is like an atom, which is I find pretty cool. Though, sadly, it's oxidized on its head. Let me show. It's like oxidized, which is pretty bad. I don't know what metal it's made. It's pretty light, but you can feel a bit of weight on that one. I like it. You know, pretty cool. It has an atom. I like that. Pretty cool. I got some from Guatemala. And then I have one from Haiti, which that one is from 1975. Pretty cool. Hong Kong. I think that was like before Hong Kong was... Wait, is Hong Kong still independent? I don't think it is. I think it's... I think China's has it now. I think it's a territory owned by China now, but I'm not sure. But I have coins from Hong Kong anyways, and one of them is oddly shaped, which I will show you. You very, very interested American person or Canadian person or whatever person that's watching this. Let me show you this. Oddly shaped. It's like shaped like a little squiggly chip, like a ruffle. You get what I mean? Pretty cool. What's this one from? That one is from Honduras. Pretty cool. That's Hungary. No. Yes, that's Ireland. And then we enter India. What's the cleanest country? It's India. If you get the reference, then that's great. That guy is pretty weird. So that one, another oddly shaped coins. Sri Lanka and Pakistan also have square coins like these. Now, I don't understand like why they they want to go to war with each other when they pretty much have the same coins, which is pretty cool. Is that a bad thing that I just said? Did I say a bad thing? I don't think so. They also use rupees. Except Sri Lanka. I think Sri Lanka uses... No, they use rupees also. But yeah. There's one that I like that's from India. I find it pretty interesting. This one is... I like to call it the thumbs up coin. Because it gives you a little thumbs up, you know? I give a thumbs up to this coin. It's one of my favorite coins because it has a little thumbs up. Pretty funny coin. What date is it? It's from 2010 too, so it's pretty recent. That was like 15 years ago, but still pretty recent. Another one of my favorite coins. This one is from Iceland. Shout out to the people that live in Iceland because I made a video on Iceland one time and it honestly sucks, but I don't care. Iceland has a fish on it. Little fish, little Nordic guy too. Has a little Nordic guy. Pretty cool. I'm gonna call this guy Kratos Verde. Haha. If you get the reference, then you're a good person. Alright. I have another Iceland coin which has a lot of fish, but you pretty much get the point. If you remember in the Philippines video, which was like the other video before this video, I mentioned about a coin that I lost and then I just found in the coin bin. Well, this is the coin. It's an aluminum coin that's from Italy and it's from 1954. It's a strange coin. It's made out of aluminum, so it's very, very light. And I lost it, and then I found it in the coin bin. I don't know how it got there. It probably fell in it. So I was pretty happy that I didn't lose it. Pretty cool. Italy. That one is from Jordan. Ooh, Michael Jordan. Hello, kids. My name is Michael Jordan, and I'm here at McDonald's to tell you a message. Don't do drugs, kids. Stop it. Get some help. I got the Jordan. I love that country. Pretty cool country. Because it's called Jordan, and it's a funny country name. Except in French. In French, it's Jordanie. Which it feels like a name you would give to like a French old lady. And then for all the anime loving freaks, the little neck beards that are just so excited for me to show one of their most favorite countries' coin. Oh boy, get ready for this one. Come on, sing your favorite freaking anime OST for this one, because I'm showing 1 yen from Japan. Kawaii! Whoa! 1 yen from Japan? Now that's insane. Oh, the Redditors are going crazy. They're eating good for this one. They're eating good. Look at that. Ooh, that's where One Piece is from, guys. One Piece. Remember that one meme in 2023 where it was like, the One Piece is real. Can't get much higher. So high. You remember that meme? Yeah, I remember it. So funny. Vote on Reddit. Got some coins from Jamaica. And another country that a lot of people are gonna like. Alright, this one is for the girlies though. Girls that are popular and possibly obnoxious, but it really depends. Oh, your little boys are gonna get excited for this one. The girls are gonna like it. Which one am I gonna pull out? That one is from. That one is was when like the war was happening. So I'm just gonna get the most recent one. Actually, no, I'm not gonna get the second most recent one because this one is better, honestly. Get ready for this one. Korea. You know, we're gonna eat some Korean hot dogs for this one. No, not hot dogs, corn dogs. Look, we're gonna sing some smooth like butter, criminal undercover. Yeah, I got some coins from Korea. I'm telling you, every time I talk about my coin collection, most of the people will either ask if I have a coin from Japan. Now, and like before like I got my first coin from Japan, I was like, no, I don't have one, and they would always be disappointed. Oh, my coin from Iran fell out. That's unfortunate. This is my coin from Iran, by the way. Pretty cool. I like that one. It's pretty cool. Looks very peaceful, you know. I wish they like, I don't know, showed this coin and I don't know. Yeah, it's just a pretty cool coin. Let me put it back. It fell out. Sometimes the coin fell out, fall out. Most of the time it's rare, but it happens. All right. This one, Kuwait, pretty cool. This one, Thailand, I think. Is that Thailand? No, that's Laos. Which is it has the little communist logo on that one. The little hammer and sickle, which that one is from 1980, which is pretty old, but not really old. I'm gonna show if you can see it, it's red. Oh, it's blurry. It's not focusing. The camera's not focusing. Just you can kind of see it, I guess. You can kind of see it, right? Yeah, that's from Laos. This one is from. What's that one from? Don't know. That one. Okay, these both. No, I don't know. This one is from Lebanon. Pretty cool. I have one. I have some from Lithuania. Pretty cool. North Macedonia. Uh, what's that one from? Malaysia. Pretty cool. Another one that I really like because it has the freaking mahi mahi fish. This one is from Malta, whatever the name is. It's a little island in the Mediterranean Sea, and a lot of their coins are pretty much like animal themed. Well, no, sea creature themed. Then I like when there's sea creatures on my coins. There's one of a little crab, but I'm gonna show the one with the freaking. That's not a mahi mahi. What I'm talking about? That's like a mackerel or something. I don't know. It's a fish. I like fish. Mexico! Mexico! Yeah! Viva Mexico! I have some coins from Mexico. This one, I don't know when it was, but it's a pretty cool coin. It's 500 pesos. I'm guessing that was like during probably like when there was probably like a problem with the economy if they made a coin like that, but I'm not sure. I don't know. But it's 500 Mexican pesos. They don't use that coin anymore, sadly, because I don't know. I find it pretty cool. It looks like something they would give you in like. Actually, I don't know, but yeah, Nicaragua. This one is. These two are from Norway. That one is also Norway. That's New Zealand. I'm gonna show the New Zealand one. It looks. That's too. Oh, let me pull that out. It's pretty hard to. Here you go. $2 from New Zealand. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Another odd shaped coin. This one is from Pakistan. If there's anybody from Pakistan that see this, coffee is good. I love coffee. Coca-Cola time. Yeah, pretty cool. You see, there's the little Islam symbol. I forgot like what's the name is. I actually don't know what the name is. But yeah, these ones are from Peru. Shout out to my friend in Peru. Peru, that's the Philippines. I showed it to last video. Portugal, for the people that like soccer. Oi mate, you know, the British lands, the British people land, which there is my previous oldest coin in that that country, which is this coin. It's from 1844. It used to be my oldest coin, but then I kind of like pretty much bought the Roman coin, so it pretty much like beat it. Just beat it. Na 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 na. Oh, beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it. No. Yeah. More British coins. And now we enter the tokens. So let me give it a little pause. What are tokens? Tokens are basically coins that have no value, that are used for certain purposes or are just there for collectioners. For example, there's laundry tokens, which they used to use for laundromats. You bought a coin, and then you use that coin for the laundromat. Now they don't do this anymore. You use like real money, and they're pretty interesting. Honestly, they're very unique in my opinion. I even got some pretty cool coins from a place called Bicolin, which is like this medieval place that I go to sometimes, and it's very interesting, you know. It has like it has the hippocampus, or no, the seahorse emblem, which is like the emblem of Bicolin, and it's very interesting. It's like it has its own lore and stuff, and I like it. Another odd shaped coins, like I said, this one is a laundromat coin. It looks very strange. It's very strange. It's a very strange shape, and I own it. It's pretty cool. I like it. I like it. Oh yeah, I like it. Oh, did this coin oxidize? I think it pretty much did. Oh well. Okay. The last page of my book, my first collection thingy book. One of the coins in there is probably my least favorite coin. I hate that coin because of how true it is. Because of how it's a horrible coin. Let me show you the coin. Some people might rejoice, which they're troglodytes if they do, but honestly, I don't care. People have their own opinion. You see that? You see that? Look who it is. Look who it is. The big old orange Pope himself. Right there. Look at that, man. It says 2021, 2025. We thought it wasn't gonna be true, but it became true, sadly. And I regret it. I regret the fact that I own this coin. Will I throw it out? Hell no. I own it, therefore I keep it. That's how my rules work. So yeah, that was my first binder. How much battery do I have? Okay, I have a lot. So, second binder. This one is shorter, and I didn't put the newer coins in from the coin bin. So yeah. By the way, the coin bin is where I put my more recent coins, and then for that I put them in the binder like later. You get what I mean? But yeah, Austria, that one is from Barbados, I think. Yeah, Barbados. I have some from Belgium when it was occupied by the Germans in World War II. One from Canada. This one is from also Canada. I got a lot from Canada. I have this coin here. I like it. It holds pretty historic value. I don't think I can pull it out, but I'm gonna try. Oh, okay, all right. This was given to me by my friend in my class. She's very nice for giving this to me. She knew that I collected coins. This one is Elizabeth Memorial coin, basically. And when 2022, when the Queen died, perished, turned to dust, they made a $2 coin with a black ridge. Because normally it's shiny and like all silver colored. This one is all black. I like it. It's a very interesting coin, and it holds historic value. Well, recent historic value, which I find pretty cool. Rest in peace, the Queen, by the way. Oh, my foot is becoming numb. All right, let me sit in a better position. That's not a better position. Let me find a way to become comfortable, I guess. On more Canadian coins. This one is from, I got two from China. 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 Pretty cool. I got some from America, and I got my favorite president in it. I got my favorite president coin that's from the USA. I know it's not George Washington. I know it's not Abraham Lincoln. My favorite president is James Garfield. Literally a president that no American knows, except for a few nerds like me that live in America. I like James Garfield not because of his story. I like him because of the story of the guy that assassinated him, because he wasn't president for a long time. He was actually assassinated. He was one of the few presidents that died because of assassination. And the guy that assassinated him is just a crazy guy. God love him. I'm happy that he's gone, even though that was in the 1800s, which he would probably be gone. But yeah, goddamn, that guy was crazy. There's actually a video made by Sam O'Nella. You can go check it out. It's a very interesting video. I have some from Israel. I'm not proud, but coins from Israel. I found them pretty interesting. For some reason they always got some very good designs. My favorite coins from one of the country that I find pretty interesting is the Sri Lankan coins. they also have a knot-shaped coins like India and Pakistan. It's the Sri Lankan coins. I like them. They're pretty cool. Um, Another country that makes coins that I really like is Slovenia. Slovenia always makes coins with animals, different animals that are in their country, and they always put the scientific name, which I find very interesting. Here's some fishies. Fishies. Pretty cool. Got a coin from Taiwan. Actually, no, two coins from Taiwan. Got some from Thailand. My apologies. Got some from Tunisia. Got some from the freaking USSR. God diddly do. Yeah. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Pretty historic value. Rest in hell. It was a very bad country. Let me pull this one up. I have another one that I don't think a lot of people would pretty much own. I have a coin from the freaking Vatican. I had no idea the Vatican had a currency, but apparently they do. And this one is from the Vatican. It looks pretty cool. They got the little Vatican keys, the little Pope keys, which I find pretty cool. And yeah, I have a coin from Zambia. I have one from Yugoslavia, which is a country that also does not exist anymore, which I find that pretty cool. Yugoslavia. We all go. You get what I mean? Yugoslavia. Pretty cool. So those are my binders, but I am not done. I actually have more coins here, especially in the coin bin. Let me get the coin bin, which a lot of those coins are coins that I got this summer at the flea market, which I find that pretty cool. Oh boy, we got a good amount of coins in the coin bin. So, what's that one? Those are Canadian hockey players. This one is from... I'm not sure that was when the Germans occupied France, but it's a French coin, and it has a little axe, so it might be, because like the rebels they had a sword, but the German occupied France, they had like what was it again, a freaking axe, so that's pretty cool. This one is from West Africa, and I found it pretty interesting, and I bought it. A lot of people might be triggered. A lot of people might be angry about this one. I just like it generally for the design. I don't know. I just like it. I just like the Judas Star in general. I think it's a pretty interesting design, even though it's very horrible. It's no, it's not very horrible. I mean, it's like currently it's not good right now. You get what I mean? And the fact that it's also like it's supposed to be a religious sign of peace, like it's pretty ruined right now. This one is from Liberia. Pretty cool. So yeah, I generally just have like new coins in here. Oh, I also have this coin that my mother bought me. She went to Portugal. It's a crushed coin, well, a flattened coin. I like it. It's pretty cool. I'm probably not gonna put it in the binder because like it probably like won't fit. So that's pretty cool. So that's the coin bin, but I'm not done. How much time do I have? I have enough time. I have a few other items, coin-related items. I have these things. These things, I'm not gonna rip up the coins, obviously. These things, they have like coins. They show like what the coins are made out of. It has also a stamp. It's from different country. This one is from Aruba, which is a little island, and it's from Antigua and Barbuda, which is another little island. I mean, which is pretty cool. I like that one. I like these ones. Pretty cool. Bought them for $20 both. Well, no, both cost $10, and I bought both for $20 at the flea market. And then my last coin-related items that I own, where is it? Oh boy, let me just move these a bit. Let me try to find them. It's two things that not a lot of people own anymore, and I think the company also declared bankrupt, so it probably just does not exist anymore. Where the hell is it? Where the hell did it go? Is it here? No, it's not here. Oh man, not that man. I didn't lose them though. I didn't lose them. It's definitely somewhere. Where the heck are you? Where are you? Where are you? Oh, right there. I found them. They were just behind my library, collecting dust. Alright, I have two of these. These are made by Real Coins Cinnamon. Or Real Coins, which I'm guessing it's a Canadian company, but basically what they did, they made coins from movies. They basically took movies and they made coins. Well, no, they basically made coins about like movies and stuff. And I still have the stickers, so it's pretty much intact, you know. There's this one is the ET coin set, which I have no idea how old this thing is. This one is from 2002. 2002, pretty old. Well, no, not old, but you know, from ET. Pretty cool, the ET coin set. And I have one from Jurassic Park Free, which is pretty interesting. It even has the stickers also, which when there's the stickers, that means you could probably sell them for a bit more, because you know it's not intact, but it pretty much is, because the stickers are still there. It's just that like a few of the corners are a bit like damaged, and they were already like that when I bought them for the flea market like 2 years ago. So yeah, I had them for quite a long time. But yeah, except this one. This one I actually got from like an old woman. She was very nice. So yeah, Jurassic Park Free, the Spinosaurus, you know, pretty cool creature. You can see it, you know, it's pretty cool. I have no idea if this company still makes coins like these. My bet is that they probably declared bankrupt. I will do some research about them, because I like the coins that they make. The coins that they make are very good quality. Like for real, they're shiny, they're beautiful. They're just cook. Let me get the Spinosaurus coin real quick. Let me hold it like that. Just look at that. Isn't that sick? Isn't it has a little name too? And that the heads is a freaking J with the 3 claw marks that represent Jurassic Park Free, which is just god diddly do. That cooks, dude. Let me put it back. Oh, let me move it along. Make it seem squeaky clean. Am I right, guys? So yeah, the ones that I found pretty funny was the ET one. The ones that I found pretty sick were the Jurassic Park ones. I really hope that Real Coins still makes these, because honestly, like, these are they're beautiful. They're just so well made. Like, I don't know what the budget is for making coins like these, but yeah. So in general, my opinion on coins is that I love coins. I am a huge coin addict. Hell, I think I'm a bigger coin addict than Scrooge McDuck, because of how much coins I own, how much coins I want to collect, how much coins I collect, that I own, that I collect, that I buy. You know, I just love coins, and honestly, I think I'm going to keep this up for years. All right, it's one of my fixations, my hyper fixations. I love coins. Coins are beautiful, and I think that we should continue using coins as a currency, and also to continue making commemorative coins and collectioners coins, which is pretty great. So one coin and before I end the video, one coin that I really want to get is the freaking McDonald's coin. Come on. But yeah, My name is Idiot. The idiot I mean I can't pronounce. And bye.